Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the entire NFL to its core. This is not a drill. This isn't mere speculation. This is a bombshell so explosive it could rewrite the face of the league as we know it. I've got confidential sources deep within the NFL hierarchy. People who are plugged into every whisper, every secret move that could change everything for one of the league's most talented, most electrifying superstar wide receivers. And what I just uncovered is something so shocking, so unprecedented, that it could send shockwaves through every NFL team, every front office, and every fan base. They call him a generational talent. They say he's the future of the league's passing game. They talk about a player who has shattered records, redefined what it means to be a wide receiver in this modern era, and yet, bizarrely, he might be on the move. Yes, I said it, on the move. A superstar so coveted, so vital to the future plans of a team desperate for a championship window, that the entire league is holding its breath. My sources just confirmed something huge, something that, frankly, I wasn't ready for. Behind closed doors, in secret meetings, across encrypted calls and private jets, this move has been in the works for weeks, possibly months. The front office in Detroit, a franchise riding high on a historic, record-breaking season, is quietly orchestrating a deal so colossal it could change everything. But here's the kicker. Nobody outside the NFL's inner circle knows the full story. Not yet, but I do. And I'm about to give you the most detailed, explosive breakdown you've ever heard. This is not just some rumor. This is the kind of inside scoop that could alter the NFL landscape forever. It's a story of ambition, of genius, of desperation, and of a franchise that's going all in. You see, the Detroit Lions are no longer just a rising contender. They're a team on the cusp of something legendary, and with this move, they're about to cement their legacy in ways no one saw coming. But who? Who is the player that could cause an earthquake like this? I'm not going to keep you waiting. Hold tight, because what I'm about to reveal will blow your mind, and it's just the beginning. Now, before we go any further, if you want the real inside scoop, if you want to be the first to know what's really happening behind the scenes, then hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and make sure that bell is activated. Because what I'm about to tell you is only for the insiders, only for those who are ready for the truth. And trust me, in the next few minutes you'll see the league like never before. The game is changing and the clock is ticking. Let's set the stage. The Detroit Lions, a franchise that's been clawing its way back into true relevance over the last few seasons, has been quietly building a monster. Since Dan Campbell took the reins in 2021, they've transformed from a struggling team into NFC Titans, winning their first division title since 1993, demolishing records and making the league sit up and take notice. They have a truly elite roster, Jared Goff leading a balanced attack, a top-tier offensive line, a rising defense that's physical and relentless. But even with all that glory, there's something missing, a missing piece, the kind of piece that could elevate them from playoff contenders to legendary champions. For months, whispers have floated around Allen Park and NFL circles, talks of secret meetings, clandestine calls involving front office figures, the kind of high-stakes negotiations that are usually hidden behind layers of encryption and code language. The Lions' front office has been laser-focused on one thing: revolutionizing their offense. They've been scouring the league for that game-changing talent, a receiver who can stretch defenses, create mismatches, and turn routine plays into highlight reel masterpieces. Someone who can carry the torch from their previous stars like Calvin Johnson and truly put Detroit back on the NFL map as an offensive powerhouse. And then they found HIM. Yes, I said it. They found HIM, the player who could redefine what it means to be a Lion, the player who's been setting the league on fire, an absolute phenom. And I can tell you this with absolute certainty: Justin Jefferson is the man they're targeting. Now let's go deeper. You want specifics. You want the real details. Strap in, because what I'm about to tell you about Jefferson's stats, his game, and why he's the perfect fit for Detroit will blow your mind. Justin Jefferson, currently still officially a Minnesota Viking as of January 27, 2026, is a 26-year-old superstar with a resume so stacked it reads like an NFL legend in the making. Since entering the league in 2020, he's been nothing short of revolutionary. Out of LSU, where he played a pivotal role in their 2019 national championship victory, Jefferson exploded onto the scene by setting NFL records for the most receiving yards within a player's first 4 seasons. Well over 5,000 yards, an achievement unmatched in league history. His game? Absolutely lethal. Jefferson is the prototype of a modern wide receiver, elite route runner, incredibly contested catchability, and the speed to stretch the field vertically. At 6'1", 195 pounds, he combines agility with physicality, making him almost impossible to cover one-on-one. His hands. Among the best in the league, clutch, reliable, and often spectacular. He's a threat after the catch, with deceptive quickness that turns short routes into big gains. In 2024, his breakout year, Jefferson amassed over 1,533 yards and 10 touchdowns, leading the league in receiving yards for the third straight year and confirming his status as a top-5 player at the position. Despite a dip in 2025, with only 947 yards and 2 touchdowns, due largely to inconsistent quarterback play from J.J. McCarthy, Carson Wentz, and Max Brosmer, Jefferson's talent remains undeniable. In fact, his stats highlight an undeniable truth. Even with limited targets and less-than-ideal schemes, his production is still among the best in the league. He's been selected to the Pro Bowl 3 times and earned second-team All-Pro honors twice. His NFL record for yards in the first 4 seasons is a testament to his elite talent and consistency. And his contract, a staggering 4-year, $140 million extension signed in June 2024, with $110 million guaranteed, making him the highest-paid non-QB in league history at the time. It's a deal that screams franchise cornerstone, and yet even with all that, the intrigue remains. Is he about to leave Minnesota? The answer, from what I hear from my sources, is a resounding yes. There's a real, tangible push, an internal momentum so intense that it's hard to ignore. The Lions' front office, led by GM Brad Holmes, a visionary who's been quietly orchestrating a roster overhaul since 2021, sees Jefferson as the missing link, a player who can take their offense to stratospheric heights. Think about what that would mean. A receiving core led by Jefferson, paired with Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, and a now more dynamic passing game. The defense, already elite, would become even more dangerous with the threat of Jefferson stretching defenses vertically, forcing opponents into impossible coverages. But why now? Why would the Lions gamble everything on this move? The answer is simple: timing is everything. The NFL is a ruthless league, and every contender is looking for that one piece to push them over the edge. Detroit's window is wide open. They have everything in place. A coaching staff that's proven they can build winners, a core of young stars, and a quarterback in Goff who's proven he can elevate his game with the right support. And here's the kicker. My sources tell me that the negotiations are already in motion. Back-channel discussions, secret meetings with Jefferson's camp, offers that are so eye-watering they could make your head spin. The logistics, being meticulously planned. The logistics, next level, private jets flying under the radar. Encrypted calls between the front offices of the Lions, Jefferson's reps, and NFL insiders. This is no ordinary trade. This is the kind of blockbuster that could shake the league to its foundations. And yet, even with all this chaos, the biggest secret is still hidden. Who else is involved? Which rival teams are trying to lock this down? What's the real price? That remains locked behind layers of secrecy, at least for now. But I promise you this, the next 48 hours will be crucial. Because when the dust settles, when the smoke clears, the NFL universe will be changed forever. This deal could be done in secret or announced in a blaze of headlines, but one thing is for sure: Justin Jefferson in Detroit is no longer just a rumor. It's happening. It's real. And it will redefine the league as we know it. Now I want you to ask yourself, are you ready for what's coming? Because this is a story so big, so game-changing, that you'll never see anything like it again. The league's best-kept secret is about to explode into the mainstream. If you want to be the first to get all the inside details, the real dirt, the truth no one else is telling, then you know what to do. Smash that like, subscribe to this channel, and turn on that notification bell. Because what I'm about to reveal will leave your jaw on the floor, and trust me, I've got more bombs coming your way. This isn't just about a player. It's about a franchise that's willing to risk everything to cement its legacy. It's about a league on the brink of chaos. And it's about a superstar who could become the face of the new NFL before your very eyes. Stay tuned, because what I'm about to unveil will blow the doors off everything you thought you knew. The game is changing, and nobody is ready for what's coming next.